name is Julie. Today's video is about making one of the most popular foods here in Ghana, kenkey. I will be taking you through the processes of making kenkey. So I want you guys to sit back, relax, and let's get right into the video.
Kenkey is a dish similar to sourdough dumplings from the Ga and Fanti inhabited regions of West Africa, usually served with pepper and fried fish, soup or stew. Kenkey is known as komi by the Gans and dokono by the Akans. Kenkey is produced by steeping grains of maize in water for about 1 week before they are milled and kneaded with water into a dough. The dough is allowed to ferment for 4 days to a week before part of the dough is cooked. As you can see, this is the fermented dough that has been milled and kneaded with water. You then cook the dough, just like making banku but without the cassava dough. This process is called a flatter in Ghana language. You have to make sure the mixture is very light with enough water to make it soft, even when it starts to harden. Don't forget to add your salt to taste. You have to make sure the salt is enough and it tastes okay, even if you add the corn dough to it. As you are making your banku or flatter, you make sure you put another portion of corn dough in a bowl. It has to be more than your flatter or banku. Sorry, this one here looks a little hard because it was just brought out of the fridge. So, going to make sure it's, as you can see, the aflata or banku has hardened. So you mix it well, you mix it. Make sure it's semi-cooked with no lumps in it. There's this song in Ghana, if you are mixing something and then you have to make sure there's no lumps in it, you just start singing. Time, nigga oto. Time, nigga oto. So you mix it, drive it well to make sure it's semi-cooked. Doesn't have to be cooked, just semi-cooked, it's okay. So this is our corn dough here. So you are done, your flatter has hardened a little, but not too hard. You put the flatter in the corn dough in the bowl. Put it in the corn dough like this. Just mix it. Mix it, and now it's ready to be put in the bowl with the corn dough. See, as you can see, we are putting the flatter in the bowl of corn dough. Put it in it. After putting the aflata or banku in the bowl, you add more aflata on top. Just like you can see, we make sure there is corn dough at the bottom of the bowl before we put the aflata on it. Then afterwards, you put another corn dough on the aflata, just like this. It's hot, so you can see the vapor coming out of it. It's hot. And don't forget to put a bowl of water beside you because of the hot mixture. So you mix it. Actually, what she's doing here is she's making a hole to put the corn dough on top of it. So this is the corn dough, the other portion. You put it on the aflata. Like this. Put it on it. Put everything in it. Put everything in the mixture. This is it. It's time to mix it. Time to mix it. You mix it, mix it. Time, mix it, mix it, mix it very well. Mix your aflata with your corn dough. Mix it together. Mix it together. So this is the mixture here. So after you mix it with the spoon or the spatula, you make sure you have your corn husks cleaned and soaked in water. So this is the corn husks. You move it one by one. You separate them like this. Separate them like this. You separate them and put them in water. You soak them in it. So after you are done with the mixing of the aflata and the corn dough, you make sure you use your hand. After you are done with the spatula, you mix with your hand to look like this. And don't forget to put a bowl of water beside you because it's hot. So while mixing it with your hand, making sure they are mixed together very well like this. You put it down for like 20 minutes. So see, as you can see, you smoothen it. You smoothen the mixture together with water. Smoothen it like this. And let it sit for 20 minutes before you make your ball. So as you can see, the kenkey looks ready now. The 20 minutes has passed and it's time to put the corn husks around the kenkey and cook it. While putting it in the corn husks, make the kenkey into a ball-like shape. Wrap one husk around it. Afterwards, you take another wrap, put it on the other side. You put it on the other side. So you make sure you wrap all the husks. You make sure you wrap it all around the kenkey, the ball of kenkey. And I want you to know something, that while wrapping the ball of kenkey, make sure that if the husk you are using is short, let all the others be short, and if it's tall, let all the others be short. This method aids you in getting the wrap perfectly. After wrapping, you twist the button like this, make a hole in the middle of the kenkey and place it in it like this. Then you cover it nicely. Cover it nicely and perfectly. Kenkey looks perfect. It's wrapped perfectly. You're done with your ball of kenkey. Look at it. Look at this process. It's not as easy as it looks. Look at this. You've wrapped all of our kenkey now. Just look how. So now, yeah, the part where we are ready to cook the kenkey. Before cooking it, you make sure you put the corn husks, in the bowl that you're going to cook the kenkey in. It has to be at the bottom so that the kenkey doesn't get stuck in the bowl. So you place them in like this. There's the corn axe in it, in the bowl like this. You tear them apart in tiny bits, put them under the bowl like this, like this, like this. You have to make sure it's enough corn nuts in the bowl. As you can see, you are going to make sure it's enough. It's important, guys. Don't ever forget when you're making kenkey to put the corn nuts under the pot. Don't ever forget it. It's very important. After you are done, you place your kenkey in it. As you can see, you are placing them in one direction. Make sure the button where you put the kenkey in the middle goes downwards into the bowl, and the top part has to face up there. To face up. That's the face up. Sorry. So you put water in it. Put our water in the kenkey. You have to put the water to fill up. You have to fill it up and put it on fire. So our kenkey is on fire right now. The water it's been filled with water and it's on fire right now. As you can see, there's vapor coming out of it. You cover your kenkey nicely and cook it. And also, if you are not ready to cook all of it, you put some in the fridge. Whenever you are ready to eat your kenkey, you just put it on fire and cook it. As you can see, the kenkey is ready. You're having it with soup.